Well, happy Tuesday, everyone. How about some more sunshine today? It's going to end up being a little bit warmer than yesterday, back up to the seasonal average in the mid-80s. Increasing clouds tomorrow, that's going to drop our temperatures a little bit. And then heading Thursday through the weekend, we've got a little bit of rainfall and some gusty winds on the way. Here's the latest tropical storm Francine, set to become a Category 1 or Category 2 hurricane as we go into later today and into tomorrow, making landfall along Louisiana's coast as we go into Wednesday night. So this is now projected to be a little bit bigger, so bigger moves slower. So as we go throughout, say, Wednesday afternoon or evening, we should see that landfall, and then the remnants continue to push north and stay to the west of us, but still giving us some impacts. As we get further into the tropics, you can see now a 40 and 70% chance that these tropical waves, both moving to the west and northwest, have those chances of developing here in the next 4 to 5 days. So we'll continue to track that as well. Let's take a look at Thursday. It's going to be a little bit breezy. Even some of those gusty winds will be around at times. Now, these are not sustained winds, but Thursday is when we'll start to see some of that rainfall from the remnants of Francine. On Friday, we'll have some of those stronger winds, especially across northeast Georgia, western North Carolina. But it does look like Saturday we'll have some breezy to windy conditions at times for just about everyone. And even on Sunday, when I'm expecting the rainfall to be extremely isolated, if anything at all, we could still see some of those wind gusts as we go into the early part of Sunday. So something to keep in mind. As we take a look outside today, live Super Doppler 4 radar does not disappoint. Lots of sunshine out there to get out and enjoy. As we take a look at the future here, the next several hours, sunny skies all day long, and then those clouds begin to move in tonight, and they will increase throughout the day tomorrow. Here's your Thursday. Here comes some of that rainfall, the remnants of Francine beginning to impact us Thursday morning, a couple of rounds Thursday afternoon and evening as well. In fact, here's the location. By Friday, should be set just to the west of Tennessee and still giving us some of that rainfall, some widespread rain as we go throughout the day on Friday. Well, while we're getting rain Friday and Saturday as a result of this, look at what's forming out in the Atlantic Ocean on Saturday. This will impact our coast of South Carolina Saturday and then eventually lift north into North Carolina's coast early next week. By then, our area specifically will be dry, but if you're heading to the coast, especially North Carolina this week or early next week, I want you to be aware of that. Let's talk about the rainfall totals. As we go into Thursday, not a ton of rain for everyone. We're just kind of getting started here. As we go into Friday, I do think there'll be some widespread rain. We will add to that a little bit on Saturday and maybe a couple of isolated showers on Sunday, but 1 to 2 inches of rainfall looks to be a pretty good average as of right now. Here we go. 85 today, increasing clouds tomorrow. Live Super Doppler 4 impact days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Those will be the wet and windy days, although no one day looks to be a washout. I do think it's going to be a bit more widespread heading into Friday and at least the early part of Saturday as well. Oh, it's time for my favorite time of the morning, Parella's Pals. And did I not say this was stunning? This is incredible. This is actually a hawk catching a snake. Wow. Michael Vickery, Oakview Elementary School. Shout out to Oakville Elementary. 10 years old. First of all, the shading on this is incredible. The feathers, not to mention the fact that you colored the feet, whatever you call that, I'm saying it wrong, a different color. Extremely impressive, Michael, and we've never had a hawk catching a snake on Parella's Pals. This is a first, and very well done. I am impressed. Hey, if you at home happen to know a talented kid you want to show off, this is your venue. We want to help you. Just go to our website, scroll down the menu page to Parella's Pals, fill out a form, should take you less than a minute. We will do our best. Think of us as the community refrigerator to show it off Monday through Friday around 6:25. Well, the weather is delightful outside. It's definitely warmer this afternoon. Temperatures soaring back up to the seasonal average. It is still summer after all, but we don't have all of that extra humidity, so that's pretty nice. Increasing clouds late tonight and tomorrow, and then gusty winds at times, and some of that rainfall begins on Thursday. That rain courtesy of Tropical Storm Francine becoming a hurricane later today, or set to do just that. As we take a look, expected to be a hurricane when it makes landfall tomorrow along central Louisiana Louisiana's coast, and then the remnants continue to head north. Further out in the tropics, a 40 and 70% chance of development. One tropical wave's moving more westerly, the other one more northwesterly. In between the coast of Africa and the Lesser Antilles, we'll continue to track both of those as well and keep you updated. Back to those local impacts. We'll start with Thursday and some of those gusty winds, especially across northeast Georgia and western North Carolina. We'll feel some of those winds across the area on Friday as well. Keep in mind, these are not sustained winds. These are just wind gusts, and they will be up a bit even on Saturday. Not expecting a lot of rain, if any, on Sunday, but those winds will still be up a bit for the first part of the day, looking to die down as we go into Sunday evening. Hard to think about that now because when you look outside, at least across our region, things are calm and tranquil. It was a beautiful start to the day. It will be a good afternoon and evening. Nice for a little stroll out there. Here come the clouds tomorrow. The farther into the day we go, the more clouds we will accumulate, and then ultimately some rainfall heading our way Thursday morning. It's going to come in waves, if you will. So we'll get some rainfall, then some dry time, and a little bit more rainfall and some more dry time. It's going to be that kind of a weather pattern. By Friday, the remnants of our system is pretty much situated to our west. It will continue to spill up some of that rainfall across the area. Not looking at a washout any of these days, just those hit and miss needed rain showers over a few days. That's going to help our rainfall totals. Then I'm watching something else that's going to try and develop right off of our coast. That would bring some rainfall to the coast. If you're heading to the beach this weekend, just know you'll be dealing with some rain from that potential system, and then early next week across North Carolina's coast. Here at home on those days, we should be dry. In the meantime, how much rain will fall on Thursday? Not a ton of rain for most. This is just a general view. This is not specific, just so you know. Just kind of showing you Thursday will get rain, but not as much rain as maybe Friday into Saturday. Sunday could see a few isolated showers, but again, I think most of us really should be drying out by then. As we take a look at our temperatures, mid-80s today, low 80s tomorrow. Live Super Doppler for impact days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Not necessarily because it's going to be a ton of rain, just some rain at times with some of that wind. Don't want you to get caught off guard. Temperatures will be dropping from the 80s into the 60s and 70s in the mountains this week.